What's up, guys? I am Jenna, and I am here with Crypto Seth. You already know him because you're probably viewing on his channel or mine. We're live streaming with you guys tonight, hanging out, talking all good things, crypto gems. And guys, if you don't know Crypto Seth, he is a full-time crypto gem hunter and crypto analyst, and he is also a Kung Fu expert. I bet you didn't know that. What's up, Seth?
I'm doing very good. And for those of you guys who haven't seen Generic's crypto channel before and you're watching on my channel, make sure you guys go check her out. She's an XRP maxi. She discusses many altcoins, but luckily she's come to the dark side now. And she's made some great gains as well after indulging into this low cap gem sphere. I believe she's up even 7-8x on some projects too. So make sure you guys go check her out, subscribe to her channel as well.
Yeah, guys. And also, thank you, Seth, again for doing this live stream. I know that after the last one, we had so many people that were like, "Yo, you guys got to do this again." And what I think is really cool is, all right, this might be a surprise, but I don't know if you know this, Seth, but XRP holders are not making money, right?
Not a surprise. Not a surprise. They haven't been making money since they bought at the top.
Right. Well,
That's honest truth.
I thank God, I luckily did not. I've bought at the top of other projects a couple times, many years ago, and I've learned how to stop doing that. But I think the cool part is, you can have your beliefs, your convictions. You can hodl, play it safe. Everybody has their own strategy. But guys, I have actually started making money in crypto because I don't just hodl one token anymore. I'm learning to trade, but I'm also willing to take risks. And I think that looks different for everyone. But that is why I value, people like Seth who come on here and they talk about, how they do their research and how he finds what he does, what he looks for. And I think that these are really, really important strategies to learn. And, I'm super down to hear everything that you're into, but I appreciate it. And I think it's great that everybody just comes out of that rabbit hole. You have to leave your echo chamber, guys. You don't have to, but if you want to make money, you should think about it. Not financial advice, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. There's many simple rules in crypto that people claim to know, but no one follows, such as don't marry your bags.
Right.
Tribalism is abundant in crypto. It's obvious. Everyone forms tribes with their crypto and they argue with you. They hate you because you don't like their crypto. Even if you just say, I don't want to invest, they'll start attacking your coins. It's a very simple rule. Don't marry your bags. And people really need to follow it because anything can happen in crypto, guys. One coin that you believe is going to the moon, the next day rugs. The next day, the founders and the CEOs are suing each other and the price tanks. And if you had your life savings all in one coin, again, other simple sayings, don't have all your eggs in one basket, then you're going to be one of those people who unfortunately don't make money in crypto because you don't diversify. And diversification, in my opinion, means high caps, mid caps, low caps, different narratives as well. And we'll discuss this in a moment because there is a common narrative we're showing, especially the pick that you recently got into. So we'll discuss it in a moment. But guys, simple sayings are simple sayings for a reason. They're sayings for a reason as well. You need to follow those sayings. And also, no risk, no reward, in my opinion. If you don't take any risk, you're not going to make any reward. And that's what the XRP fan base needs to understand. And I mean this genuinely.
Yeah.
If you want to make more than a 4x of XRP, because you're not going to make more than 4x of XRP, unfortunately. If you want to make more than a 4x in crypto, you need to find those other altcoins. You really do. Don't live in cuckoo land. Don't live in delusional world thinking XRP is going to 100x. On that live stream, Jenna, I don't know if you went into the comment section down below, but there was one guy who said XRP is going to 100x this cycle. And I couldn't do anything but laugh.
Nostra Vostra, Seth. Nostra Vostra. I don't know what to tell you.
A 100x of XRP is probably the most ridiculous statement I've ever heard. Because at the end of the day, even after the court case, XRP what? Barely pumped. Barely. And then guess what? Dumped even lower to the point it was before. So at the end of the day, that's all I can say. If you don't take risks, you're not going to make reward, guys. Yeah. Follow those simple sayings. The sayings for a reason.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I don't get mad at Seth. The thing is, you guys know I'm a recovering XRP maxi. I still love it. I still have this back. It is what it is. However, I think what happens is people get so scared, and people who haven't traded crypto or who do not leave the echo chamber, they marry it, but they're afraid that if I sell this and I go put it into something else, what if overnight this token pumps to whatever the fuck because drink, I just said fuck, drink twice. Because Bubba Cug said, and the Riddler said this was going to, $100, whatever. And anyway, end of the day, people can do what they want. But let's talk about some fun stuff. I sent you a message and I was like, hey, Seth, I want to talk about XNA. So I came across XNA in one of the trading groups that I'm in, and I was trading. I had no idea what it was, but it went like 7x in a week. And I was like, maybe this is something that whenever it retraces, I should think about seriously, consolidating, getting more whenever it dips down. So I want to know what your thoughts are on XNA and the future of proof of work.
Yeah, so the first thing I was going to say there was it's proof of work. And proof of work coins, in my opinion, are going to be a very strong narrative. I had a live stream not long ago called This is the Best Narrative or something along the lines of that. And I was discussing proof of work. And for many reasons, I believe it's going to be one of those main narratives this cycle. Now, one of those main reasons is due to the fact that it does cater towards miners. There is warehouses of GPUs, warehouses of ASICs, of people that have one goal, and it's to mine altcoins. And humans are degen. They are. Innately, they are. They're not just going to be mining Bitcoin forever. They're going to be looking towards other coins to mine, and we've seen it countless times and times and times in crypto. And if you have the backing of a mining community behind your coin, it's going to go parabolic. And that is what we've seen over and over and over again. Casper is mined. It's proof of work. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't cater towards GPU miners that well, but that's okay. Whether you're a GPU miner, mining on an ASIC, it doesn't matter. Mining is mining at the end of the day. So that's one of the most important factors behind a proof of work crypto. In my opinion, it's the most important factor, the fact that it has the mining community behind it. Now, some people say the decentralization and things like that. I don't really care about that. That isn't an element that would make it pump. People aren't really buying a coin because it's decentralized. They're more buying a coin because it's going to make them money. And they can understand that there's a large community of miners behind it that are going to pump the price. They're going to keep mining it. They're going to keep interest on it. So proof of work is one of the main elements behind XNA that makes people bullish on it. Now, there's many proof of work coins, but XNA, for those of you guys who don't know, the best way to understand it is it aims to bridge IoT devices, AI, and blockchain technology. Remember, guys, all layer ones are different. Not every single layer one is the same because all layer one means is it's a blockchain. That's all it means. You're not built on another blockchain. You're not built on Ethereum. You're not built on Solana. You're built on your own blockchain. That's all a layer one means. People like to make it mean more than it does. It doesn't mean anything other than that. Now, not all layer ones are the same, as we all know. Bit or Tau is not the same as Bitcoin. They're completely and utterly different, even though it is called the Bitcoin of AI, let's just say. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because the use case of XNA would be for IoT devices specifically, I would say. It's what separates it from many of the other layer ones that deals with AI. You have Dynex that deals with AI. You have Claude that deals with AI. The main reason to be IoT devices. So that is what I would say in regards to Neurai and why people are bullish on it, because it does have a unique aspect behind it. Now, personally, I don't hold it myself, but it's proof of work, it's AI, and it has a unique aspect to the IoT devices. It's probably going to pump, and it is pumping. So the explanation is there. It's not random why it's pumping. Things don't pump randomly, as you guys know.
Yeah, I have the Twitter, well, I'm sorry, X pulled up on it, and definitely check it out, guys. Neuro AI Project XNA. But it could go to zero and absolutely rug tomorrow. Doubt that's gonna happen, but anything could happen. Obviously, it's crypto. We don't need to tell you that. Do your own research. We don't give financial advice here. Okay. Disclaimers are over. You know what I liked is this dude, like he gives all of his background and history and just like fucking around with all of these computers drink. It is, I don't know, probably garage and stuff like that. And I just love like the background story and I appreciate the updates and everything like that. And most of the time, I have no idea what he's talking about. I just know I like it. So that one, for that reason, I'm in.
Yeah, look, if I was going to be bearish, because it's always good to be balanced, you have to have a balanced view on every single project. You can't be a
Right.
a moon boy. You can't live in cuckoo land, as I said before. If I was to be bearish on one thing, it would probably be not the team's experience, but the way the team is purported on the website. Now, they do say, and I just didn't like this when I saw it. He said, this project is built by me and my friends from university. That's what he said. And when I
Yeah.
heard that, I'm like, this just sounds like some garage project. And it looks like he's in a garage or garage.
Amazon was a garage project.
Absolutely. But crypto's a Ponzi. So it's a bit different here.
That's
Now,
true. I mean,
if I was to nitpick and I was to be bearish, that would probably be the element. I don't get the sense of professionalism. However, the project seems professional. They're giving updates. They know what they're doing. They're intelligent. They're keeping the project alive. Has the backing of the miners. It is one of the best, or not best, one of the top mined altcoins as well in regards to the degen one. So that is good. There's a lot of support behind this cryptocurrency. It's not one that's just going to dump randomly. It's very unlikely.
yeah, I agree with you. Okay, so before we hop into, guys, I got to show you something. It's just absolutely so cute. Hang on, you got to see this. All right. So apparently, Crypto Seth is in a fight club, and I don't even know if we're allowed to talk about this fight club. But what are you do? Are you going to beat up Shiny D? Are you going to take him down? How does this work? What's going on?
Yeah, so this is a karate combat event. Now, many people may not know what this is, and they may think karate. That sounds a little bit, safe and secure, a bit of sport. It's not. If you search up what karate combat is, it's essentially just kickboxing. It's kickboxing. It's arguably, you can even say it's MMA because there's some groundwork as well. You can ground and pound on the ground. So there's going to be an influencer card of karate combat. Funnily enough, Karate Combat isn't just a random fighting organization. It's actually a Web3. It's a crypto. You can actually buy the karate crypto and you can actually gamble on the fighters. I'm not saying anything because I cannot provide financial advice, but you guys should gamble on this fight on me. And the reason I'm saying that is because with Karate Combat, it's up only, meaning you can't actually lose money on gambling. You break even always. You can't lose. But if you win, you make money. I know it sounds crazy, but look into Karate Combat. You can't lose any money with gambling on any fighter. You merely break even. But I digress. It's a crypto. It's a fighting organization similar to the UFC. But they're going to be having an influencer card. And I'm going to be fighting Shiny D on this influencer card. There's going to be kicks. There's going to be punches. There's going to be knees. I don't think there's going to be elbows. But apart from that, it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great fight. And Shiny D, I believe, is a stripper or an acrobat, one of the two. Yeah, unfortunately. Now, he has made some sus remarks about what he's going to do to me in the ring, very foul remarks about very sexual comments. But again, I don't want to get into it because it's very, very lewd, let's just say. But what I will say is I'm training hard every single day. There is no way I'm going to lose to this man here, this acrobat, this entertainer. Now, he does have previous fighting experience, but that's okay. Everyone says they have previous fighting experience. At this point, it really means nothing. You ask a random guy in the street, says he's trained boxing, but he's terrible. He's never done it in his life. Or he went to one class once and dropped out. So we'll see what happens. But all I know is I will win. And I'm going to make a lot of money in Karate Combat as well. Because to be honest, guys, it is a great investment too.
So can you show us any moves?
Show you guys any moves?
I think you have to because I put it on the thumbnail.
Well, you put it on the thumbnail.
I did. I put it on the thumbnail.
There's not much I can really do in this room here. But you know what I will say, Jenna, is if we have another live stream, which we will at some point, I will film some clips of me fighting, maybe sparring or doing some pad work, and I'll bring the video on onto the live stream and show everybody. How about that? Right. I'll say that. I'll say that. But if you haven't already, I did make a video on Crypto RS Plus about the fight. So if you pull up Crypto RS Plus's channel, you can probably see it. A little intro to the fight, a little call out to Shiny D and his strippiness. You'll see it in the video. So it's very interesting. If you want to pull that up in a moment, then we can watch it.
Yeah. I can't with this Shiny D.
Hey, he's a bit of a dork, to be honest. He's a bit in his head. He's in cuckoo land. So search Crypto RS Plus.
Okay.
It's Crypto RS's second channel.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I was on there yesterday. Okay. So
And if you
Crypto
scroll,
RS Plus. Oh, wait, that's the wrong
not
one.
subscribed to Crypto RS. George, you saw this firsthand. Keep
Crypto
scrolling down. You'll probably
RS.
find it. You know what? Go onto my channel. You can see on the left there, or just search Crypto Seth. And then if you go into my community tab, I do actually have on my community tab, scroll up. Yeah, there we go. If you scroll down, that's my 13x I made on Claw right there. You,
Oh, nice.
so you can scroll down from that and you'll see there you go, video. And if you click on that, you can watch it there.
All right, let's go.
Shinny D thinks he's going to beat me. Well, in no realm in existence will this man, or should we call him a man, a gymnast, a ballet artist, will beat me. He can't even beat me in crypto, a non-contact environment. He's too busy investing into his normie coins, his XRP Cardano,
Yeah.
enjoying his 50% returns. And in this bear market alone, I'm up more than a 50x. So this man couldn't even beat me in crypto, an easy realm to navigate. Will he even stand a chance in the pit? Because I'll be dragging him down to hell. All glory does go to God. And I do thank Karate Combat for giving me this opportunity. I do thank George as well for giving me this opportunity. But this is going to be the end of this ignoramus. The end of this tomfoolery. Some of you guys probably want to know. Crypto Seth, do you have any fighting experience? You talk a big game. Can you back it up? Now look at my track record in crypto. How dare you ask me that question? How dare you? You're getting excited over 2% increase in Solana's price. You should have invested into Casper. How dare you lecture me on experience? Of course, I will win. Sparring footage there.
I'm dead. How dare you? How dare you guys? Oh my God.
But yeah, look, at the end of the day, Shiny D's coming into this fight. It'll be a very interesting one. It'll be a very fun one. There's actually going to be a press conference in December 14th. So in about 13 days, actually, I'm going to be in Las Vegas for this press conference.
Wow.
And yeah, it's going to be good. But unfortunately, I don't think he can come because I don't think he's allowed in America anymore due to crimes of some sort.
What?
But
It's
it is what it is.
prostitution?
I think it's prostitution, most likely. With Shiny Deeds, or even worse than prostitution. I don't know. It's something along those lines of him, 100%. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one. Very interesting one.
Oh my gosh. All right. I love it. I'm definitely putting some money on you, and I've got to look into karate,
100%.
guys. All right. Now we know, because I've been seeing this all over the place, and everybody like, whoo, whoo, whoo. So cool. Yeah. What if they do like a ladies version? That would be dope.
I was thinking this. Apparently, Crypto Wendy has fighting experience.
Really?
Apparently, she can box or something. That's what someone said.
Man, I don't, but I'm feisty. I mean, I can scrap, but I can't.
Maybe
like,
Crypto Wendy versus Generex Crypto. You heard it, Crypto RS. Let's get George on this.
I feel like I should be like with like another rookie. Like, can we just
Another
not put me
rookie?
up with Wendy yet? Can we just not
Okay.
right now? All right.
Is there any other women in crypto?
I mean, I feel like there's other women in crypto. There's a couple out there, right, guys? We have a couple others. Oh my gosh, this chat
Someone
is
called
blowing
Web3
up.
Princess. That's a person, I think. I've heard of them
Web-
before.
Army Piper's in the house, guys. We have so many people in the house. What's up, live chat? Hi, guys. Smash that like. We're gonna talk all kinds of crypto.
Lady of Crypto. That's one of them. Fight Lady of Crypto.
I don't know who that is.
I think she's been doing a lot of paid promotions recently. I'm going to be honest here. I think she started off pretty good, but I think the paid promotions have gotten to her. Not to call you out, Lady of Crypto.
Yeah, that's no fun. That's no bueno. You can't take it seriously. I understand that route. All right. So let's talk about more of your gems. What do you want to go with? Like, you want to talk about the AI, the gaming? Oh, by the way, I think I might have found something today. Here's what I think that you guys do. me, you guys, like you and Crypto Archie, everybody, I think that you guys are like, hey, let's go search out every single thing on CoinMarketCap we can find. And if it's gaming and it's AI and it's at the bottom and it looks decent, we're probably just going to go in. Did you just like buy them all and then just like,
No,
okay. So you
it's not
have more of a plan.
that's not an effective strategy at all because there's thousands and thousands. If you don't know this, there's millions of cryptos.
There's
So
tons. There's tons.
look, if you are going to employ that kind of brute force attack strategy, what I would say is know how to use a token scanner. Don't just buy into all of them. I don't know if you're using any token scanners, but use some form of token scanner, whether it's Quick Intel, DeFi, Go Plus Security. Use one because there could be issues with the smart contract, so they could disable your wallet, so they can stop selling. Then you'll buy into it, then you won't even be able to sell. So if you are going to do that brute force attack kind of strategy, then keep this in mind. I'm a bit different. I'm a bit more intelligent with the way I do things, and I don't believe anyone does things the way I do them. I use secrets, not going to disclose them, on-chain analysis tools, which allows me to basically assess the whole crypto space to see what's popping, to see what's being talked about, to see what's starting to get more mentions, to see loads of different elements. And that is probably the best thing you can use in crypto to find potential projects that are going to pump.
And you're not going to tell us what it is.
Oh, of course not. But what I will say is, when we talk about a crypto pumping, what do we even mean? Like, what do we even mean? If you want to get in before the pump, people say this all the time, but want to get in before the pump. What even is the pump? Now, this may not be the nicest thing to hear, but all a pump is in crypto, that tends to be the case, is either a Twitter shiller starts shilling the project, him and his 3 buddies on their 20 accounts that they have, where they post about their gains and have all these Telegram communities that people join. They post them, they shill them, they pump them. Secondly is whales. You can follow whales and see what whales are doing, what whales are buying into. Then people tend to follow. They want to follow the whales. And indirectly, people pump the project because they see whales buying in and they think, oh my God, whales are buying. I'm going to buy in too. So Twitter shillers, whales buying into projects, and then also technical analysis. Because at the end of the day, when projects bottom, they're going to have to go up from that point on. So those 3 elements tend to be what people mean without meaning it when they say, I want to get in before the pump. And it's not the nice thing to hear, but that is the truth. Now, you have to understand that these Twitter shillers are not going to show random things. They're going to show things that are pretty decent. So they're going to look for projects that are of a decent degree of quality. Projects aren't going to be crap coins. So a lot of the time, even if they are Twitter shillers, they do pumper dumps, they do paper motions, they do all these bad things. They're still finding great projects and they're still pumping great projects. So at the end of the day, you have to understand what that's what it is. If XNA pumped, it's most likely due to some Twitter shillers shilling the hell out of it. And then it pumped. And then everyone FOMO'd in and it pumped it even more. But still, that's why fundamentals are the most important thing. That's why making sure this project has longevity is the most important thing. Because that Twitter shiller can turn around tomorrow and sell. Right. His community sells, it's going to dump. So as long as the project is fundamentally strong, you can feel comfortable holding it long term. So don't just FOMO into any AI project, any gaming project. Look at the project individually. Assess the fundamentals. Does it have VC backing? Does it have a good, token economy? Does it have the capacity to generate hype? Does it have all these elements? And if it has all those elements, wait until a Twitter shiller shills it, then it's going to pump. That's how crypto works, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I know that part. And I think it's good for everybody listening to throw that out there kind of how this works and that it's not just totally random, like, just throwing shit at the wall and see what sticks. But in your Discord, do you tell people what your super secret agent 007 web tool is?
I operate on Telegram, not Discord, but on my Telegram, no.
Okay. So did you design this tool?
Oh, I did not design this tool. It's not my tool.
Okay. I'm eventually going to figure your tool out.
You're not going to find it. It's impossible.
I'm going to find it. Listen, I'm going to take this challenge. I'm going to find it. Or Shiny D's going to find it.
Shiny D will never find it. You'll never find it.
All right. So I want to talk about what you're focused on right now. What are you looking at right now?
So currently I'm looking at scaling solutions. Scaling solutions is what I'm looking at because I think at the end of the day, probably one of the best narratives. People talk about gaming, people talk about AI, but scaling solutions, in my opinion, is one of, if not the strongest narrative this cycle. Because guess what? This cycle, things are going to be more legit than ever. The Bitcoin spot ETF is going to get approved. Maybe even Ethereum ETF at some point will also get approved. And the reason this is important is because once Bitcoin can be institutionalized and adopted, there's going to be issues. It's going to get congested. It's not going to be able to operate as smoothly as we'd like it to. And that is where the scaling solutions come into play, because they're going to scale Bitcoin to allow it to be utilized to an easier degree. They're going to scale it so it can be utilized by institutions effectively. And this is why projects like Tectum, this is why projects like Neon, Ordinals, Track, I'm very bullish on, because all of these to some degrees scale Bitcoin or scale Ethereum. So any form of scaling solution, now that crypto is becoming more legit, I'm fond of. But not just any scaling solution. It has to be unique. It has to have something about it that I can understand that institutions would adopt, but retail also adopts. Like we discussed with Tectum, Tectum scales any blockchain. It scales Bitcoin, allows Bitcoin to be transacted of ease. It also has the capacity to generate hype of the soft nodes. Caters institutions, caters towards retail. Another one that I like is Neon, because Neon uses Solana tech to scale Ethereum. So it bridges the Solana and the Ethereum community. And what that just shows is Ethereum's dominance. Ethereum's going to be killed this, Ethereum's going to be killed that. It's not going to be killed. We're now even getting scaling solutions using Solana tech to scale Ethereum. So projects like Neon as well, I'm very fond of. I think they're going to do very well. Ordinals as well is another good one. That adds, think of it this way. Ordinals is the Web3 scaling solution for Bitcoin. It's the gateway to building on Bitcoin. And other projects use Ordinals for DeFi, for dApps. So you can essentially build directly on Bitcoin. There's also NFTs of Ordinals, which is probably one of the main things people know, but you can do much more of Ordinals. But all of these that I mentioned, Ordinals, Tectum, Neon, they're all scaling solutions. So if any of you guys know any scaling solutions, let me know, because I'm very fond of it.
By ordinals, do you mean the ticker Ordi?
Ordi, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I think that's the one you talked about last time we were streaming, actually. And then after you spoke about it, it did this. It made
Tectum has
the
done
pump.
very well. Ordinals has done very well. I mentioned them both. Ordinals has done a 10x. I don't know if I mentioned this on our live stream, but if I did, it's done a 10x since there.
Yeah, it did. It really did, because whenever you're talking about it, I think it was like between $6 to $8, and then it literally just shot up.
Yeah, it's gone absolutely parabolic, and it's because at the end of the day, like I said to everyone, it's the one below. Yeah, like I said to everyone, Ordi or Ordinals, whatever you want to call it, it is leading the way for BRC20. It's the market mover for BRC20. Like if you want to bet on the Casper of Blockdag, you'd bet on the Ordinals of BRC20. It's that kind of concept. And Track is basically an indexer. So think of it as the graph for Ordinals. So that's why that's pumped as well. And that's done like an 18x. It's gone absolutely parabolic. So
it
yeah,
looks like it's getting ready to again.
Do not underestimate scaling solutions. They're going to do very well this cycle, without a doubt.
Yeah, like that looks like it's getting ready to pop again. Wow, that's a nice little pump. All right, so scaling solutions, talk about your gaming picks. And by the way, with gaming, in my little research today, do you have any love for Gamium, GMM?
Gamium? Pull it up.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. I feel like I've heard of this one before.
All right, I'll tell you why it caught my attention. Because
GMM. I feel like I've researched this one before. Chart doesn't look the best. Let's have a look.
Well, it doesn't look too bad to me. And it's been around for a little while. Wait, hang on. But it's all the way down there. And I'm like, man, if it rises up, it could be good gains.
Yeah, look, I wish crypto was that simple. I wish it was that simple. Now, gaming picks are pumping like crazy. And basically what's happening is funds are just being recycled. They're moving from one gaming project, that one pumps, and the one that hasn't pumped is getting funds, and that one's pumping. So basically, all the gaming picks are pumping. But people aren't going to throw the money into anything. They're going to have to feel like this is something. This is the next best this. And I think gaming may be more of a metaverse play than a gaming play, which may be why it hasn't pumped yet. Because I'm looking at the website right here, and it seems to be leveraging identity and metaverse technologies for humanity. So this one may be more of a digital identity I'm seeing here, metaverse kind of play, rather than, metaverse platform, rather than directly a gaming platform. So metaverse plays, I'm not as bullish on as gaming. People like to lump them in together, but they're very different. You don't see all the metaverse projects pumping, but you are seeing all the gaming projects pumping. So that's what people need to understand.
Yeah,
So
I feel like
gaming,
metaverse with go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say gaming may pump, but understand metaverse plays aren't going to do that well long term because there was a reason they did well in the first place. Facebook turned into Meta. That catalyzed it. That made it pump. I can't predict anything that's going to make it pump in the future. I can't predict future news about metaverse projects, but what I do know is gaming projects don't need a catalyst. They're always catalyzing. They're always pumping. And what that tells me is it doesn't need a third-party event to make it pump. We're not relying on another system for it to pump, which is good, which is bullish.
I think Miria looks like garbage too until it pumps.
No, not without a doubt. I was covering Miria at the very, very bottom there. Miria was obvious. Miria was obvious was going to do well. I'll tell you why right now. Gala has always had issues. Always had issues. Tokenomics issues. People were salty that they missed out on operating a node. Now the CEOs are suing each other, fighting each other. They had a pointless migration. The migration was so pointless. They fudded their project out of the limelight into despair. And Miria is the most similar project to Gala, fundamentally. It's a layer 2 scaling solution built on Ethereum. But the best part about Miria's scaling solution is they utilize ZK and Optimism rollups, and there's zero fees. Whereas Gala didn't do that. So the scaling solution on Miria is better. Also, the team is more extensive in their experience. Also, operating nodes. People felt like they missed out on Gala operating nodes. You could operate Miria nodes at a very, very cheap price. So I knew Miria was going to pump. That's why I've been covering it for 7-8 months. It was just a matter of time. Had to reach that bottom, had to wait for somebody to catalyze it, and then boom. But metaverse plays are not the same. So Miria wasn't bad. It was always good. That's how you gem hunt. You find the fundamentally strong projects, price action aside. And this is something people need to understand. People are emotional, right? They FUD themselves at a good project solely due to price action. They look at the price action. They see, oh, it's down this, it's down that, and they don't buy the coin. A prime example, search Nakamoto Games.
Oh, Naka was a good one.
There's some big YouTubers that have called in Nakamoto Games a scam. Why? Go on the old chart. Look at that chart. Before, it was basically just a flat line, down 99.9% from all-time high. That's what Nakamoto Games was. A dumped project from last cycle. But they didn't look at the fundamentals. They didn't look at the project. They didn't look at what they were building. They didn't look at the play to earn. They didn't look at anything. They didn't look at the social engagement. And Naka has pumped like absolute crazy. And that's why I'm up around 37x on Naka.
Wow.
And it's because I didn't disregard the fundamentals. And people out here disregarding the fundamentals, just buying into anything because they think, oh, it's just marketing. It'll pump. They're the ones who miss out on the 100x's, chasing the 2x's, chasing the 3x's, being misinformed by the YouTubers thinking, oh, just because a chart is down 90%, it's a bad project. It's foolish. It's silly. I can give you several examples. Some of the top performers of this bear market were projects that were down 99.9% from all-time high. The only examples people can give is Casper and GFAL. If you look at Viot, that was the top performer during the AI trend. That did a 55x. That was old. That was down 99%. It did a 55x in a bear market. That is bull market gains. By the way, I got into Viot too. Right?
VII?
Yeah, Viot. VAI.
VAI.
All right. Another one is Demetra. Down 90% from last cycle. It went on. Go on the market cap chart.
What's the ticker?
No. Go on to Vital and go on the market cap chart and you'll see it. See, people look at this chart, they see, oh, look, it's down 92.85% from all-time high. Yeah, you're going to have to go on CoinGecko, not CoinMarketCap. But it flew all the way up to a market cap of around 55 million. Skyrocketed, did a 55x this bear market. It actually did more. I think it did around 100x this bear market. I made a 55x, but it did around 100x this bear market. So people look at the charts, they see, oh, it's down 92% and think, oh, it's bad. No, that's not how it works, unfortunately. It really isn't how it works. And that's what people need to understand, because there's going to be people out there fudding you out of projects that are good merely because the charts don't look good. But they don't understand crypto. They really don't. And even though I get into new projects, Clore AI, Tectum, Ordinals, Myria, my best gainers this bear market, Naka, 35 to 37x, old project from last bull market. Viot did a 55x, old project from last bull market. Demetra did a 33x, old project from last bull market. People need to stop understanding or stop thinking that the chart is all that matters. Stop thinking that if a project is down 90%, it's trash. Only a fool would tell you that. They really would. Now, there's benefits of new projects. Don't get me wrong. I'm in many new projects. I made great gains in new projects. But don't just think a bad chart is a bad project in regards to the fact that it's down or it's been around for multiple bull markets.
Okay, so let's say I'm giving you $25,000 right now, today, to put into whatever you want, however many different tokens you want for the best gains over 1 year. What are you putting it into?
25,000, did you say?
Yes, $25,000.
High risk or low risk? Or
doesn't
both?
matter. It's what would you do with $25,000 right now?
Well, I'm a degen, so I'd probably go very high risk, but well, I'll give a double answer to this. If I was going to go low risk, I would throw it all into Casper, Injective, and Bit&Saw. Casper's a block DAG, layer 1. Bit&Saw Towers are AI layer 1. And Injective is a DeFi layer 1. I throw it into all those three. If I wanted to be low risk. If I wanted to be high risk, I would probably invest into Naka, Myria, GFAL, Tectum, Dynex, Claw, Hello. Yeah, I'd leave it at that. There's a few others that I would mention, but I don't want to leak them as of right yet. But there's a few others that I would also add to that list. And also to throw it in there, add in Karate as well, because it's a great investment. $8 million in market cap, tiny coin.
Oh, wow. Probably. It's only $8 million market cap right now?
It might be 10 million now. I think it's pumped, but 10 million in market cap is tiny for the potential of this coin. In my opinion, it could do a 50x this cycle reasonably. It really could, considering there's a whole fighting organization behind it.
Guys, you heard it here first. Awesome. You know what's cool is I love that I have with a high risk most of the ones that you mentioned. Guys, my mentality is so different with this cycle versus what it was in 2020 and 2021. You know, it was that safe, that ISO narrative and everything like that. Guys, what generates hype are your gaming, your AI, and like Seth saying, like what you have to look for, what the trends are going to be and everything like that. I mean, I still hold, like, and I always will XRP, but I love that I have no problem now taking that bag, selling it or part of it to go ahead and trade and go into other things. I can make that back and buy that shit right back because it's not going anywhere. Literally, it's a stable coin. Love XRP, but if you're an XRP holder, you're not making money right now. I know, so like you're just not. And I mean, that's fine. There's people that want to wait 10 years and whatever, and they don't care. And that's fine. That's cool. But I got into crypto to make money. If I want to make low gains, I would be playing in the stock market, honestly. But this is why I'm here. And since I've changed my way of thinking, I have made so much more money. It's insane. So I hope that other people can kind of get out of the like mentality of, you just have to hold it forever. And people don't come up with an exit strategy either. Like they'll buy
Mm,
shit and they have no idea sometimes what they paid for it, when to get out. And that's the other thing. Like you can't babysit people and then they'll get mad at you, right? If they ride something up and ride it back down.
exactly.
Like, I'm not your babysitter. Like learn how to pay yourself and take profits. Not our problem.
Yeah, it's very true. It is very true. You mentioned something very important there. Exit strategies. Exit strategies is probably the most undervalued skill to have. The
Mhm.
ability to exit is more important than the ability to enter. You can enter a project at any time during the bull market, but if you don't sell at you don't sell at the right time, you're going to be left with nothing. How many stories do we have of people who didn't sell at the top and held it all the way down to the depths and depths of the bear market? Many.
Mhm.
Exit strategies are very important. They're crucial. It may be easier to cycle with the understanding of the Bitcoin four-year cycle. However, there's no guarantee that we directly follow that cycle. But if we do, the heights will be Q4 2025, preferably November for Bitcoin, December for altcoins. But even as that as a rule, I would still exit early because everyone's going to try and front run it now
Mhm.
that everyone knows. If everyone believes it's going to be then people are going to front run it, and it's not going to be then. It probably will all be a month before what I just said, due to the increase in knowledge and people trying to front run thinking they're intelligent. But I agree with you, Jenna. Exit strategies are so important. People need to change their mindsets in crypto. Look, if you want to be low risk and you want to leave it, forget about it, I understand. But understand you're only going to make a 3 to 4x of XRP. That's okay. I have no issue with anyone holding XRP. I only have issues with deluded people. If you understand what it's going to do and you understand the risk, then that's fine. It's the same with any project. For example, the people telling me Castle's going to 1000x from here by the next bull market, I think they're deluded, right? Don't fill people with too much optimism to the point where they act without logic because they won't sell. They'll be sat there because you told them it's going to 1000x at the height of the bull market, saying, oh, it's still going to go, it's still going to go, it's still going to go. It's going to be a super cycle this time. Casper's going to overtake Bitcoin and they're not going to sell. So as much as they were a Casper Maxi, they're going to be left broke. They're going to be
Mhm.
riding it to the bear market and have to play a whole nother cycle that's not guaranteed to play out.
Well, it's like you've got like, this is what I do is ladder out, right? Like I'm gonna take X amount at this profit, like at this point, or X amount at this point, whatever. But you're never going to have all of the gains, right? You're never gonna buy the exact bottom unless you're crypto Seth, and you're never gonna sell the exact top. It's just like you can't have all of the gains, but you can have some of the gains. And I think that people just become so emotional and attached, and that's the problem, and that's what's going to get you wrecked, guys. And I just hope that for everyone out there, that you, whether you're new just coming into it, and that's why we're talking about this stuff, and I'm trying, and Seth is out here trying to provide as much value to you as possible. But we also have veterans in here that have been here forever. Everybody's made their mistakes and learned, and I'm a firm believer where you don't have to come in and get totally wrecked and fucked up. I believe that you can come in, you can learn from people and get good information and start out, so you don't have to make some of the horrible decisions that we did when we were first learning and everything like that. And we can help you to avoid that. That's cool. And by sharing our experiences, but yeah, you don't ever have to sell all of your bags. Like, hell, okay, yeah, I'll save some XLM because what if one day it does go to $35,000 and Judge McCaleb is running the IT department at the Illuminati? Why wouldn't I just save a couple just in case? Why wouldn't I save a couple, XRP in case they go to $10,000 each? Well, I didn't sell my whole bag, so I can't be mad, and I'm still gonna have some nice shit if it does go to that. But if it only goes to $5, I have to realistically, come up with what I'm gonna sell at that point. But there's so many opportunities out there, guys, and that's why we come into crypto, and I know, like I've said this, but you just have to determine what your risk level is and what that looks like to you. Sit down with a spreadsheet. Merlin is a free crypto tracker for 30 days. Like you can do that. Like I know I've been talking about it, but like use something, figure your shit out. Like, I can't say it enough. There's just so many people, and I hear every day, Seth, and it drives me nuts where they're like, I'm never selling. I just want to shake them.
You know, you raised a good point there as well. I think people need to not go from 0 to 100. For example, take yourself. You're into XRP. Doesn't mean you now sell all your XRP, go full DJ and invest in crap coins.
I
People
love
like to go
shit
to 0
coins.
to 100. They flip. You know, for example, let's say someone says to me, Seth, look, I'm invested in Solana, Cardano, XRP. I want to start investing into low caps. The first thing I do is to not tell you to take that fund and then slap it into the most degen of degen coins. I think that's foolish. I think it's ridiculous. You know, I think it's encouraging bad habits. I say, look, I'm not a financial advisor, but the best thing I would do, in my opinion, is to start off with something more light. Maybe some Casper, Injective, Bit and Sortal, something a bit more lower risk. Get your foot in the door into the out of the blue chip world, let's just say. Don't go from 0 to 100. Don't go from XRP to, what's a crap coin? Cryptopolis. Probably
What
going to send me
is
another
that?
email. It's just some terrible gaming project. I remember I misquoted the tokenomics once, and they sent me an angry email saying, Seth, the tokenomics aren't 1%, they're 3%. Okay, just as bad, you know. So it's like, it's just Cryptopolis. Terrible, terrible project.
How dare you,
I'm
Seth?
gonna get an email. I'm gonna get an email after this. But still, but look, the point is, don't go from 0 to 100. Don't go from XRP to crap coins. Take your time. Build a portfolio. Start off small. Maybe some Hello. Maybe some Tectum. Work your way in. Some Casper, some Injective. Not 0 to 100, because you're encouraging bad habits. Once you have that mindset, I guarantee you sell your positions for some crap coin because everyone said it's the best coin in the world. I guarantee you do that. And I know this one guy on my free Telegram, and I'm going to shame you. You recently joined the Patreon, but still, I'm going to name and shame you. His name was Tectum Whale, right? But he decided, before he joined my group, to sell all his Tectum for some crap coin, and he lost it all. Now, he's no longer called Tectum Whale because he has no Tectum. He has 0 Tectum now. But he's still called Tectum because he likes Tectum. He even believes it's going to go to 25 billion. Shanks, that's his name. Shout out to you, Shanks, for teaching us all a lesson. Leave your long-term bags alone. Leave them alone. Don't trade them. Don't listen to these influencers and YouTubers saying this is the next best coin.
I trade my long-term bags sometimes. A percent of
I'm
them.
sorry, Jenna, but that's foolish.
No,
But your long-term
I
bags.
put it back. I put it back though. I take a percent, I trade with it, and then I put it back and I buy more of another token. Like, I'm doing good.
Here's the difference. Number one, your long-term bags are XRP, so you should sell them anyways. You know, number two, you're a trader. Trade. If you're not a trader, don't trade.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you this himself. If you're not a trader, don't trade. Have you never heard the statistic? 70 to 80% of traders lose money. Traders lose money. You're not even a trader. How do you think you're going to fare? You don't even trade. So if you're not a trader, don't trade. Do not touch your long-term bags unless you're reallocating it for better projects, unless you understand what you're doing. Which is why the beauty of joining a community like mine, like Jenna's, like I don't even know if you have a community, but if you do, like Jenna's, any community, because we can help you, we can assist you, we can guide you. If you're deciding to sell your whole positions for crap coins, we can tell you that's stupid, that's foolish. I'll be honest with you. I'm always honest. I will tell you, you're being a fool. You're being an idiot. Don't do that. And that's one of the beauties of being in a community, guys. So check out that link in the description to my Patreon group if you do want to join to be part of the community. I just wanted to say that. But love to you, Shanks. Probably crying right now because you lost all your Tectum, but still, a lesson can be learned.
Oh, that would suck. That would be horrible. Good lesson learned. I feel bad that you just called him out though. Yeah, Reggie. Yeah, I'm gonna keep coming to class. I took 2 weeks off, guys. I went to Costa Rica. This is my first live stream since I've been back, and I was like, I'm gonna step away from crypto. That was impossible, right? But I did only look at charts for less than an hour a day, and that was great. Like, to me, that was a really big break, and I made like 8 trades, so I wasn't totally out, but still in. But now I'm like back. So I'm doing this class, and it's like a leverage mastery class. It's pretty cool. So that's what he's talking about. But I really love it. I've been learning from Crypto Lifer. super cool. And Army Piper, I love him. He's in the chat. I love his TA. So yeah, learning to
Mm,
trade, but also I hodl. But yeah, it's addictive. It is,
mm.
you know?
Yeah, the crypto is very consuming. And once you're successful in one trade on one low cap gem, that's when it starts. You want to
Yeah.
look for the next one. You want to find the next one. You want to do it again. The adrenaline gets in. I've been doing this for years now, and crypto is very consuming. It's very draining. People don't know this, but it's very, very draining. I'm here hours a day on my computer researching crypto, helping people in my Telegram group, doing as much as I can. I do this all day, and it is very draining, but it's for a purpose because we have this opportunity to make as much money as we can for the cycle. And you have to assume that every cycle is the last cycle. You have to assume this. You can't just try and play a 10-year game. We don't even know it's going to be around for 10 years. It's a Ponzi. It's a bubble. So don't think it's
Mhm.
going to last long. Seize this opportunity. Now, I did see a comment in one of your chats that I do want to answer, and it was in regards to TA. Do I use TA? Now, I have many technical analysis or analysts in my group that knows TA to a high degree, so they do assist to some extent, but I understand TA myself. I can conduct technical analysis, so I do TA myself. So I understand whether or not it's a good time to buy, whether or not it's a bad time to buy. So when money flow is decreasing, it's overbought or oversold, etc. I understand what I'm doing. So yeah, I don't just FOMO into a project at a random time. You can also see sentiment as well. When a project sentiment is dying out, or when a project, here's one. When a project is very similar to another project that's pumping and in the exact same category and have the exact same investors, what you tend to see is that one pumps and people actually sell their other position and throw it into that one to pump it even more.
Mhm.
And then this one starts to decrease. So you can kind of understand when projects are ready to pump, ready to dump, etc. So there's many ways to understand altcoins, many ways.
Somebody asked something in the chat, and I'm trying to find it because they were asking if they thought that Cass money was gonna pump into something else. Shoot, I'm trying to scroll back up. You guys are blowing up this chat. Love you guys. This is popping because I got a celebrity here with me.
Karate combat celebrity.
Yeah. I'm gonna scroll back up and try to find it. But whatever else do you think that we should cover that we're missing? Obviously, you can't give away the good, juicy stuff because that's for your Patreon. But what else did we miss?
Oh, I don't hold gems on my patrons per se. It's just these gems, I just don't want to share them yet. It's not because I'm holding them for my Patreon, even though the patrons do know about it. It's just some things I decide to share, some things I don't decide to share because sometimes you have to understand the power of the community that you do have. I don't want to be a pump and dump group. I don't want to be a pay promotion group. I don't want to do any of that. And some cryptos, due to the low market cap or low liquidity, if I do share them, they're going to pump. And I don't want to pump projects. I don't want to be that kind of YouTuber. I don't want to be a pump and dump YouTuber. So I'd rather just not share it. You guys may never know what it is, but at least I remain virtuous. At least I remain honest. At least I remain not a scammer. And sometimes that's the best thing to do.
Oh, you got a super chat. Realistic market cap peak for ZKF in the bull run. Is ZKF Panther Protocol?
I don't know which ZKF he's referring to because I can think of many ZKFs.
Let's.
I think he's referring to ZK Finance personally. Is what I think he's referring to. And if you're referring to ZK Finance, realistic, for those who don't know, it's a swap to earn DEX built on ZK Sync era. I would say this bull run, realistic market cap peak. If ZK Sync takes off like I think it will do, because ZK rollups are the best scaling solution, I see no reason why I can't reach a couple $100 million in market cap. Now, that may sound underwhelming to you guys, but the market cap is very low. That would be 100x or more, actually, or maybe a little bit less. I don't know. It is dumping at the moment, but I do see it doing very well. It's the first swap to earn DEX. That is unique, very unique. As you can tell, it's the first. So that's what I would say. That's what I'd say about that. I can see it hitting a couple $100 million in market cap. As if you do look at other dexes built on other blockchains, that's kind of where they've gone to. Only a few go to $1 billion, but that's been optimistic. Be conservative.
Seth, why not just to follow launchpads on what IDO buying them? S Fund and ENJ, good investment, I believe.
Why not just follow launchpads and IDO buying them? S Fund and I am invested into one of those launchpads you just mentioned. Engine Starter, in my opinion, is the best balance of a launchpad and an investment. I think I'm up several X's on Engine Starter as well because we got in so low. But yeah, it's a great launchpad. If you are going to buy a launchpad token, I would recommend you do stake it to gain access to a launchpad. If you're not going to stake it for the launchpad, I don't think it's worth buying. I don't think it's worth buying. I think your funds could be better elsewhere. Just because, due to the nature of launchpads, there's going to be many of them. There's going to be many launchpads, as there is many launchpads. And the capital is going to be more diversified as people try and get into other launchpads to find other coins. Everyone's not just going to one launchpad. So the capital is going to be more diversified. So if you're in a launchpad solely as an investment, it's not the best idea, in my opinion. Capital is better elsewhere. But if you're in a launchpad for the launches, the IDOs, but also the investment, then it's better.
I've seen this one. I'm giving Seth. Do you think that Playable can do a 100x from here?
100x from here. What I will say is, if Avalanche Gaming does take off, Playable is the best project on Avalanche for gaming. And if it does take off this cycle, I see no reason why Playable wouldn't do the best. Now, I can't tell you whether or not it's going to 100x, 50x, 200x, whatever the gaming coins want to get themselves priced in at, but it's the best. So if you want to bet on a project for gaming on Avalanche, Playable is one that I would pick. But I wouldn't be FOMOing in now.
No FOMO. No FOMO now. You heard him. Yeah, guys, smash that like, drop a super chat. Thanks for hanging out. This is just absolutely blowing up. I can't find the original comment. There's literally so many in here. So if you have another one, drop him a super chat so I see it.
Yeah, this is the nature of my live stream. I'll get 100 comments. I'll try my best to answer them all. I usually get through a good chunk, but like 30 minutes in, I'm already like an hour behind on comments. I should probably turn on. Is it slow mode? I should probably turn that on, but I don't know.
Oh, I don't have super chats enabled. I think I have to go on YouTube and do something for that. But on Seth's, he has super chats enabled on his.
Look, guys, save your money for super chats. Save your money. Invest into the good projects instead.
Seth, I got 50K to invest. I'll split 10%. Take to you post taxes.
Look, Army Piper, invest in as much as you want, then gift it to me. Right? I don't pay tax. I live in Dubai, and I'll send it back to you. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't come for me.
I love it.
Tax fraud. Tax fraud.
Share the knowledge. You're getting so much love. Hello, Jenna and Seth. Pump it, baby. Joined your Patreon. Crypto Seth. Solid work. I know I need to get in there. Absolutely.
Oh, Jenna's going to steal all my alpha.
No, I won't. I'll tell everybody where it came from. But problem is, if it's like in there and it hasn't been disclosed, I'm the person where like I can't do that. I can't go like rip off another person's work like that. I know, but I can't be like that. And I'm also like, okay, so you made a tweet and you're like, I'm the YouTuber that others like get their research. But how'd you say like research from or tweet about?
When other YouTubers say they're gonna go do research, I'm that YouTube channel they're referring to. Something like that.
I was like, oh yeah, I come check out what you're doing. But totally, but I have like no problem saying that. It's cool because like there's you know what you're doing, right? Like you have been very successful. And I think it's smart to learn from people with really, really high success rates. And, you know, it's my goal to help educate as many people as I can. And my platform grew tremendously. But I just got really tired, like I said, of that XRP echo chamber. And I'm just like hoping to show others, hey, there is more out there. If you want to pay attention to it, cool. If not, then over there. But I just think it's good to be able to pivot and learn and grow. And that is what I'm all about. So thank you so much for co-streaming again. Jenna, you'll love Seth's group.
Well, let me say one thing, Jenna. If any influencers are, there's definitely at least one influencer in my group. They're probably undercover though. But if any influencers are in my group, let me know. We can work together rather than you guys hiding in the shadows. So if you are going to join my group, don't create an alt account. Don't create a random account. Just create your account or use your account. Join my group. I'll talk to you in there. We can work together rather than you being a little ghost in the shadows, let's just say.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's like the way to go. I've joined lifers, I've gotten so much, and Crypto Archie had like some really great calls. I'm like, yo, he told me about Plays app like super early. I think it's definitely good to give credit where credit's due, but collaboration's key. I mean, especially out here in these crypto streets for sure. All right,
Yeah, at the
guys.
end of the day, two minds are better than one. One person can't do it all.
Mm-hmm.
That one. Not everyone can do it on their own. I'm joking. Look,
You're
my
not
community
joking.
is
He's
amazing
not
because
joking.
no, no,
He's
no, no.
not joking.
I am joking because credit is given where credit is due. I'm not the only person who puts in work in my community. There's many people in there, very qualified. They know what they're doing. Technical analysis, even better than Army Piper in my community. People that are very good at degen trading. I'm good at finding very strong fundamental projects. The next, not XRP. You don't want to be like XRP. The next Solanas, the next Matics, the next best. But there's people in my group who are very good at degen hunting. They
Mhm.
find all those small picks are going to pump by these Twitter influencers. That's why people in my group are making quick 2x's, 3x's, 4x's, 5x's all the time, following the degen trade. So credit is given to where credit deserves to go to, let's just say.
Low cap gem, BCB. What's that?
Oh, it's a gamblify crypto. It's called blockchain bets. It's more to do with sports betting. It's a very high quality platform. And Alex Becker did recently buy this one, which is why people are talking about it more and more and more and more. But I have been covering this one for a very long time as well. So yeah, blockchain bets is very good.
Okay, so we like it. We like it.
It's going to pump as well, short term. Look, tune in a few days. BCB order pumped.
Oh my
Even though it's already pumped.
god. It just did.
It's
It
going to
like
keep pumping.
literally, dude, bro, where were you at like a couple days ago here, Grady B? Where were you at a couple days ago to like talk about this? Look how it literally just
I can't disclose what's in my group, but what I will say is we're up several X's and several picks.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying. I'm sleeping on this group, guys. I'm getting into it. And I'm not gonna tell you what I find out either. Not until Seth gives me the thumbs up. No.
Yeah, this live stream is just a ploy to get Jenna in the group. That's what this live stream's about.
That's what it was.
Guys, put in the work in the chat.
No, that's awesome. I'm all about the DJ and the gains, but cool. Good to know. I'll wait until there's a retracement. My luck, there won't be one. I'll just go straight up.
It's in price discovery, so there's no resistance. It's just gonna keep flying. But it will. At the end of the day, whatever goes up has to come down. It will come down at some point. Mm-hmm. Probably after Alex Becker releases his video. Probably start dumping.
Yeah, what dumps pumps, what pumps dumps, right? All right, cool. What about CDT? Wizard?
Check that's recently been pumping, actually. It's a decentralized insurance crypto, but it's also like a security tool. They have like, not yield farming, but they have staking mechanisms. But the main aim is an insurance protocol. They aim to protect you guys against many different types of risks. Things like validator slashing, things like platform hacks, exchange hacks, things like that. That's the essence of Chetbot. Also, the CEO wants to make everything decentralized and powered by AI as well. So some people do consider it an AI crypto a little bit. They have a very strong community. Exchange listings aren't the best. They did say they're going to get listed on some better exchanges, but we haven't seen it yet. But all around, I know it's pumping recently, actually. I still hold Chetbot. So if it's pumping, I'm up. Well, I've already made like a 10x on Chetbot before, but I'm still up on Chetbot now since it is pumping. But yeah, all around, it's an okay coin. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not the best. There's better projects out there, but it's okay. It's okay.
Does anyone in the chat ever feel like you're looking around your house for things to sell just so you can buy more crypto? Because I feel like that. And then especially when there's so many more that I've just discovered, I'm like, just put into all of them. I want like all of them. That's my problem, Seth.
Yeah, look, at one stage I was like that. 3 years ago, I don't know, 3 years. It's more than 3 years ago now. Time flies. In 2017, 2018, I was selling items in my house, selling things to get as much capital as I can to invest into crypto. I feel like everyone goes through that journey where they just sell all the things in their room, in their house that they have to get rid of because they want to invest it into crypto. I believe what did I sell? I sold some boxing shoes. I sold some weights. I think that's what I sold. I sold some other stuff as well, but I sold some school books. I sold things like that. That was back in like 2017.
I love it. I love it. Everyone in the chat, Kaga.
Just take a look at it. Don't buy. It just lets the chart prove itself. I truly believe this will have the same gains as Casper. No private sales or major holders. Is it those reasons why you believe it's going to have the same gains as Casper, or is it because of the fundamentals of the project? Because those reasons are not enough. So Crypto Asset Governance Alliance. It's on Balaxy and Uniswap. It's recently pumped, but its FDV is 146 million. What's the market cap of this project? Let's see if we can find out. We should be able to, as it's on.
You can share anything if you want to.
You can just pull up the CoinGecko for it.
Okay.
Kaga, so everyone can see what we're talking about. So it's 100. That's assuming all the tokens are in circulation. Is all the tokens in circulation for this project? If it is, then it's at a very high market cap. I highly doubt it's going to have a Casper run. But if all the tokens are not in circulation and it is lower in market cap, then let's have a look at the project. What is this? Crypto Asset Governance Alliance. Staking. So audit. Our company has been audited. Okay. Bounty rewards, partnerships. Yeah, but what are you? There's a video. I don't know if you want to pull up the video. If you go on the website, it's probably the best thing to watch. I think it's only like a minute long.
Yeah. Is the website on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
I can tell you don't use CoinGecko, do you?
No, I'm a CoinMarketCap girl.
If you want to use the best one, use Crypto Rank.
Crypto Rank.
It's the best.
All right. Can you see this?
Yeah, scroll down. Yeah, press that video.
In a world where power is often concentrated in the hands of the few, where decisions are made behind closed doors, and the future seems predetermined by the select elite, there emerges a beacon of hope. Welcome to Kaga, the frontier of decentralized innovation. Why choose us? Because at Kaga, every voice matters. Your ideas have the power to reshape industries and unite communities. We're not just a project. We're a dynamic force, powered by you. Explore the endless possibilities of a world where your voice shapes our collective destiny. Together, we're redefining governance, allocating resources, and realizing dreams. Kaga, where your ideas spark the change you wish to see in the world. Be part of the revolution. Join us and help build the world you want to live in.
What a bunch
what
of
does
jargon.
it do?
Didn't even say what it does. What it does.
Yeah.
All I heard was innovation on governance. So I assume it's some smart governance project where they're taking governance to a next level in regard to actually having decisions in certain aspects. But I don't know. Is there a white paper?
Woke token. Yeah, hang on. There probably is because up here. Yeah, there's the white paper. Hang on.
So let's imagine a platform where every voice counts, where every stakeholder has a say in the collective decision making. That's Kaga.
It's voting
by bringing
about
DeFi
what?
governance, liquid staking mechanisms. Okay. So you earn passive income from staking, but it is liquid staking, so you can stake and unstake whenever you want. And then you have say in community decisions. But my only issue with this project is what decisions are we even making?
Exactly. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we coming together to even discuss?
What are we voting on? The project is about being innovative in terms of governance, but what are we having governance over? Just the project itself?
I guess that's the beauty of it, right? It could be anything. We could just be having, just discussions about anything. Just hang
I
out
don't
in
hate
the
on
boat.
the token because I haven't deep dived into it, and I can tell it's more complex. So probably have to really read the white paper here. So I'm not gonna shame the token now because this could be the next best thing for all I know. But what I will say is not good on their point for not having a clear, concise introduction to what the project is to help people understand.
Yeah, I
All I'm
just hope
hearing is community token. That's basically what I'm hearing.
I think that video is really gay.
Yeah. Many words to describe it. Many words
I
to
mean,
describe it. I'd say extremely and utterly uninforming and very off-putting. Like after watching that, I wouldn't click back on the site. Like it's gonna be very hard for me, unless like one of my patrons asked me to review this, and I'm probably never gonna look at it again.
yeah, same.
I kind of have to. Though. He said, no, I have to because he said it's the next Casper. And sometimes you don't want to be that guy where you had a live stream and some guy told you it's the next Casper. And then we see this up like 100x tomorrow because I didn't look into it. So I probably will still take a look into it just in case. You never know.
Oh, what's up? Hey, Zen Rich. Zen Rich, do we still like Zen? Are you still minting Zen? I didn't have as much luck with AVAX Zen as you did, buddy.
Zen is terrible.
Yeah,
Zen is
listen. I minted that thing for like 2 months straight, all hours of the night. I'm just like minting Zen on every single blockchain. Then I calculated how much I really spent in gas fees. And I'm like, man, I hope this shit works out. Now I have a shit ton of Zen I've collected on all the different chains. So we're just gonna hold it and see what happens because things pump.
Well, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Look, Zen is not the best investment. It isn't. You know that it's not because you know projects like Tectum and GFile, they're better. They're better investments and they're better worth. They're better places to put your capital. But crypto is crypto. Zen will probably pump at some point. So I'm sure you will be in profits.
Yeah, well, Jack Levin was a naughty boy. He did some naughty things, and with the whole batch minting, he actually and his team were minting way cheaper somewhere else versus on Coin Tools instead of what he actually developed and was sharing with the community. So it was a whole thing. It was kind of shitty the way it all went down. And he in my opinion, is all over the place. He's very brilliant, obviously, but he's his ego also seems to get in the way. I'm sure it'll go up because it's deflationary, allegedly. I know that the rate at which you can mine Zen that all, keeps going down like every year. So whatever. I'm gonna hold it, see what happens. I have a shit ton of it on different chains. At this point, whatever. I made dumber decisions, but I don't know. It could still work out. We'll see.
You have one
XNA
guy
though.
spamming comments here. Look at FX1. My friend, you don't need to spam. We'll take a look into it. Don't worry, brother. Don't worry. At some point.
mean, I've never heard of FX1. I've not heard of that one. Billy XNA. Yeah, I love XNA. We were talking about it earlier. I know I'm trying to get more at these prices. I'm not sure how low it's going to go, but I'm collecting more personally. I like it. Okay, there are a lot of like they're gonna have one echo in here.
I feel like this coin, I believe I have looked into it before. I don't think it's the best. I remember there was some issue with the project. I don't remember, but I remember thinking it's a scam. Obviously not a scam, but it's thinking it's a scam. But I don't know. I don't remember it. Because you have spammed it into the chat, I don't feel the need to look into it, my friend. Only one time. We will look into it. Don't worry.
Lit Labs. Oh yeah, I just saw Crypto Archie talking about that. I did not pick it up yet. Thoughts? You like?
It's okay. It's just a Web3 monetization project. Adds in Web3. Like it adds in Web3 elements to regular games. In essence, that's all it does. But the problem I have with it is just there's many projects like that. It's okay. It's good. There's nothing wrong with it, Labs. It's a fine investment.
Nothing
I
wrong with
wouldn't,
it.
and I'm not going to touch it with a 2-foot pole, personally.
All right, now I'm curious. But if like somebody's randomly tuning in, don't think that this is a gem that we're shilling or anything. We're simply looking this up. There's 2 FX1s. Is it FX1 Sports or Fancy?
It's the sports one. It's a supercharged AI sports betting.
Okay. What happened here?
It is pumping like crazy. FDV is 10 million, so I am curious about what the market cap is at the moment. It's on Uniswap, so we can have a look.
Well, it has a pulse, but I wouldn't say pumping like
What?
crazy. The
I
market
won't touch
cap's
this,
so
guys.
low.
The liquidity is non-existent. There is no
Yeah,
liquidity.
exactly.
There's
That's why.
$37 of liquidity. This is a scam.
Yeah, like that's why it's looking like it's moving.
There's $37 of liquidity. Are we looking at the right project? I'm in. Maybe we're
Right.
not looking at the right project.
Hang on, this is what I have up. Are we not looking at, because this is the FX1 Sports and it looks like shit.
Wait, does that say $389,000 in market cap?
Yes.
With
But
85% of circulation.
if it's on Uniswap, I mean, I'd rather go to
How-
Dex Tools to look at it.
How much is it up today?
Today is
Down
down
81%.
81%.
There you go. $1,000. Listen, everyone. Look here, it's a lesson. It's because, like I said, there's $37 of liquidity. That is why it's down 81% today, and there's $1,000 trading volume. So unless it's like something's wrong, then it's a scam.
Yeah. I pulled up on Dex Tools to see what the rating
Someone
was.
is posting a different contract address saying this is the right contract address.
Oh, all right. Let me pull it from the chat. I have too many tabs open. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I can't copy and paste that from where I am, but all right, we'll check it. We'll have to check it out later.
Yeah, look, my friend, we can't find it.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
yeah. But from what I've seen, if it's any of those, it didn't look pretty.
Yeah, look, you always have to check everyone's projects because some people may have a secret gem. You never know. But yeah, we can't find it, unfortunately, my friend. Unfortunately. I can see a lot of mention of Titan X in the chat as well, which is an interesting project.
Yeah, unfortunately, thanks for posting that. I'll definitely check it out later with that contract address because I can't copy and paste from StreamYard and all of that good stuff. It won't let me. But thanks for posting that in there. What else we got? Titan X. No, I don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked in years.
That's very good. Smoking is not good for you guys, if you didn't already know.
We don't do that around here. We gotta live a long, healthy life to enjoy all these crypto gains. What is happening with GFAL circulating supply? Are they secretly unlocking tokens? Circulating supply has almost doubled in the last 24-hour market cap, now over 100 mil.
It's called token vesting. Tokens get vested, they get released. And then when tokens are given to people, if there's more tokens in circulation, the market cap's going to change. It's not secret. You can see the smart contracts, they have the tokens. You can follow it.
I don't know who Jake Gordon is.
Jake Gordon.
I've never heard of him.
Interesting.
Sounds like a NASCAR driver.
I do know Jake Gordon. I know him. Not personally. I mean, I know his channel. He makes videos on like render, project, just a bunch of high caps, basically. So it's interesting that he's calling this the next XYZ. I know he has done a pay promotion before in the past, some like pre-sale scam pay promotion. So I don't know if his judgment is the best, but this project doesn't look bad. So we'll definitely check it out later.
Wait, I thought that Kaga was the one that was like the horrible video one. Isn't that the really dumb video one we just watched? Or no?
Is this a different project? If it is that dumb video one, then
yeah, no, Kaga's the dumb video one.
I get confused when they say it's an X Casper because I assume it's some proof of work layer one, but it's
no, it's the governance video of everybody holding hands.
If it's Crypto Asset Governance Alliance, then it's not the next Casper, my friend, unfortunately. But Again, I'll look into it in more depth. There isn't that much information publicly available. That's not the best for retail, but you never know. This could be a secret project. I'll have to look into it.
All right. I'm going to let you see if you want to pull anything else out of the chats. I know we've been going for a while, so I'm going to leave that on you. You guys are awesome. There's so many people in here blowing it up. I love it.
I see Army Piper in the chat. Seth says smoking is bad, then stares at himself in the mirror. Ha ha ha. Look, I haven't smoked. I don't smoke. The only time that I have smoked is cigars, but I haven't smoked a cigar since I was in probably back in England. I haven't been there for a while, so probably like 6 months. But I smoke a cigar as a delicacy, you know. Like you have some whiskey, you smoke a cigar, you have a conversation. Me and Crypto Archie do it all the time. It's not about, oh, I smoke cigars, I'm going to smoke a cigar, I'm at the bus station and I smoke one. No, you don't do that. It's a delicacy. But I haven't done it in a while because I'm training for the fight, so.
No bus station cigars.
Absolutely. There's a lot of spam in the chat today. A lot of spam in the chat. I can see Titan X spam and F1X spam. Come on, guys. Tune into my next live stream. I'll review them for you. No need to spam it. No need to spam it.
I'm coming to Dubai to have a drink and smoke with you. Love it.
When you come into Dubai, Army Piper? When you come into Dubai? I'll be in Las Vegas, Army. I'll be in Las Vegas on the 14th of December. Make a road trip. Come meet me. I'll be in America. Unfortunately. Hopefully I survive. Hopefully I don't get shot. Hopefully
is that what you think it's like here?
It's not about what I think.
Tell me the truth.
Tell you the truth about what, America?
Yeah.
I have no opinions on countries. That's something Discord warriors do.
You're not gonna get shot in Vegas. Like, you'll be fine.
Well,
you're good. It's not that bad. It's like it's all right. I mean, it's kind of bad, but you'll be fine.
I'm joking. I'm not oblivious to reality. I highly doubt I do get shot, but I probably will end up gambling away all my money.
Oh God, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah.
I didn't even last time I was in Vegas, I didn't even gamble. I had so much fun. You know what it was? It was an XRP conference. It was a great time.
Imagine guys, let's all just sit here and conceptualize this for a second. Imagine going to an XRP conference. What are you going to talk about?
We had the best time. The new financial system.
An XRP conference.
Oh, it was so much fun. It was the best
before
of
or
times.
after XRP did a pump and dump?
Actually, it didn't even budge during the conference. I think we were still at like 35 or 40 cents then. Oh, but also the event that they had in New York City, that was amazing and so much fun too. And we did see a little token pump, but we were only at 50 cents.
So you guys all go to crypto conferences just to pump your XRP bags?
No, we just like to hang out and talk about XRP.
That is very sad. No offense.
And Lambos and shit.
Lambos? No one's making Lambos of XRP. That's never going to happen. It never will happen. It never has happened.
Oh, shoot. I lost my camera. I wiggled the cord. All right, guys. Well, then I guess that's me signing off. But no, I had so much fun. I appreciate it. I love all the bombs that you dropped and all of the knowledge. And thanks everybody in the chat.
No worries, guys. We are going to wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this live stream. Again, make sure you guys check out Jenna X Crypto's channel if you haven't already. I will put the link in the description down below. She makes tons and tons of content on XRP. So if you want to get bored, go and check out her channel. Anyways, guys, no, I'm joking. Go check out her channel.
I'm going to take you on in the next karate combat, Seth.
I don't think they'll allow that. Oh, to be fair, nowadays they're allowing men to compete with women. So
you don't know how I identify.
Okay.
All right,
I'll
guys.
let you sign.
Thank you so much. Peace out, guys. Don't forget to follow us. Smash that like. Come hang out with us again. Bye.